So guys, automating processes can be super handy as a sysadmin, because if a sysadmin spends most of his time solving issues and doing repetitive tasks, you can suspect he or she is not doing things quite right. So in other words, an effective sysadmin or engineer should develop a plan to perform a repetitive task with as less action on his or her part as possible. Okay, this can be done via Ansible, guys, bash scripting, which is a very simple way to do things, or we can even use Cron to automate some things. Okay, we're going to look at an example of a bash script here. I'm not going to go into it too much, but let me see if I can zoom in on this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So this is an example of a bash script. Here we see some quote or hashtag marks or pound symbols, and these are comments in the script, meaning the system won't read them. Okay. Let me get the screen centered a little bit better here. There we go. And it tells you what the script's going to do. It says this script will return the following set of system information, hostname information. And we see here echoes -e, it's going to give the hostname information. And it'll tell us the file system disk space usage, echo-e file disk space usage, and the free and used memory in the system. And it goes on to explain other things, who's currently logged in, and top 5 memory consumed processes. Okay, so we can write all that up. It'll take a bit of time up front to write all that, but from then on, we can run that script whenever we need it to do those things for us. And then that way, we don't have to type it in every time. We can just say, execute the script, and it'll give us all that info from then on. And we don't have to do it one by one. Here's another example of a script here. Let me zoom in on it for you. I'm trying to, there we go, get it centered for you guys. Okay. So we see we run that script, which we called systeminfo.sh, and sh, whenever you see it in an sh, is a shell script. So we had those things in the script, and then when we run that command, it spits out all this information for us. It tells us host name, icon name, chassis, machine ID, boot ID, etc., etc. It's going to tell us file system and disk space usage here, so file system, what's being used, free and used memory. Oops. And then the system uptime and load, okay? So this script in particular is just a quick and easy way to get some system stats. Alright. Again, we're not going to go too much into that, just because later on in our next courses, we will actually explain bash scripting right now, and I don't want to confuse you guys too much on how that works. So let's look at another way to automate some things, which is through Cron and Crontab. So the Crontab command, found in Unix and Unix-like operating systems, is used to schedule commands to be executed periodically. To see what crontabs are currently running on your system, you can open a terminal and run crontab-l. And they're going to be written in the following format. You're going to see all these asterisks or stars, and then the full path to your script. Let's go ahead and go to my system. I shouldn't have any crontab or cron jobs on here, and that's what they're called, guys. When you have a task in there, it's called a cron job. So let me do a crontab-l. I shouldn't have any. Yep, and it says no crontab for kdowns. I can do a crontab-e, which is to edit the crontab. Oops. Crontab-e, yeah. And you'll see I could enter in different cron jobs here. And I'd have to do it in the format that we're about to discuss here. So we see this format here. Here's how we have to do it. All the stars. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay. And we see which each one means here. So as you can see, there are 5 stars. The stars represent different date parts in the following order. First one is minute. Second one is hour. Third is day of the month. Fourth is the month. And the last is day of the week. And 0 equaling Sunday. So minute 0 to 59, hour 0 to 23. Day of the month 1 to 31. Remember, not all months have 31 days, so be aware of that. the month 1 to 12, and the day of week 0 to 6, 0 being Sunday. Okay, so if I wanted to set something at 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday in February, the first Tuesday of the month, I would do 30, since we're doing 8:30, hour 8. Remember, it's in military format, so 8. So now it's 8:30. Day of the month, I would say the first one. Okay, so when I put 1, it's just going to default to the first Tuesday of the month. Okay. And I say the month. I said February, so we're going to put 2. And then the day of the week, which would be 2. 0 is Sunday, 1 is Monday, 2 is Tuesday. Okay. So actually, let me show you that real quick. So if I wanted to do that, I would do Crontab -E. It would be 30. Okay, 30, 8. And then we said day of the month. We're going to put the first one, since I want it to be the first Tuesday. The month, February, which would be 2. And then the day of the week, which is going to be Tuesday, which will also be 2. And then I don't have a script written up, but I could do /bin/example.sh, and it would run that example script on the time I just specified. I'm not going to save this, guys. Oh, I don't know what just happened, but I'm not going to save this. I'm going to quit out of that. You can see Crontab-L. I still have nothing in there, okay? But that's how you would set it up. Let's head back to our PowerPoint. So that's how Cron and Crontab works, guys.